Horsemanship. I've had a few questions recently about why we choose to use rope halters in comparison to what Gareth calls creek halters. I think that should become an industry term because really this thing, a horse can lean on it. I can't fit it very well. There's all sorts of buckles that get caught on things, and to me that's just a danger waiting to happen. So to me, that's the use for that one. I think we won this as a prize somewhere. Probably a little sturdier. Has some nice adjustment down here. Still has a lot of metal on it. But this is probably the halter most people choose to use. I want to show you the difference between me using my rope halter and me using a standard halter. So you can see the difference in the horse. This particular horse doesn't lead very well. If a horse can't lead very well, a horse can't be ridden very well either. This horse's particular future is to be a little girl's everything pony, and he's shaping up, but he's been led on one of these his whole life and doesn't have very good ground manners, and a horse without good ground manners probably doesn't have very good saddle manners either. So right now we're just working on the particular skill of leading. So the reason why I don't love these is this is a nice cushy soft halter that when I put pressure on it, it distributes pressure evenly across the horse's face. What I'm looking for is I want something to put pressure on my horse's nose and have his poll soften. You can see when I put pressure on the lead rope, he actually locks his neck in an effort to start pulling against me. That's not what I want. I want my horse to be soft and light in my hands. So if I go to teach my horse the basics that we teach you at Heartfelt, doing one rein stops, this guy doesn't know how to give his face. He doesn't know how to give to that pressure. It gets uncomfortable. He starts looking for things. And I can actually see his neck here locked and flexing against me, which means if he's got this neck locked and flexed against me here, he's going to lock and flex against me if I go to use my reins and ride him. So that's why this one doesn't work for me. To make a better picture, I'm going to lead him off a little bit, and you can see he doesn't really know the confines of this halter because it's not very specific in what it teaches him. So for Dakota, this thing doesn't really mean a whole lot to him. He's actually not as pulling as bad as he usually does. But when this horse pulls, he can take his whole body and spin away from me, spin out of my hand, and jump ahead and be gone. That's because he's learned how to lean on things. With a rope halter, there's actually going to be a little bite of the pole, there's going to be a little bite with the two knots on either side of his face, and there's also going to be some pull with the straps that go up under his chin, giving me a little bit more control over that head as this horse and I are learning how to communicate. So if you want to see that in action, if I send this horse out and I put too much pressure on, you can see my hands, my knuckles are going white, trying to control where that head goes. And it just makes me have to use more muscle and more brain cells in order to control Dakota. So I'll show you what it looks like with the rope halter. Looking for the rope halter to fit these facial bones, the knots to work on both sides. This has a little bit of a bite, and you can see his head. He can't lock his head as easily using the rope halter, so it makes it easier for me to teach him not to pull on me.
And of course when it's loose, there's less pressure.
So again, that one's fix a fence with it. So now if he goes to pull on me, control over where that face goes. I don't have to grip that rope so tightly. My hand's actually staying open here. If I need to tip his nose in, question, this is why I use a rope halter and